Alright guys, welcome back into another loadout building video. I hope you're all keeping well, and today we're going to be taking a look at a $500 red loadout. Now this time we are going to have knife and glove and agents in it, so you're absolutely maxing out for this $500 budget. Before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that we're running the giveaway for a knife that would actually fit into the red loadout quite nicely. It is going to be a field-tested Bowie knife Crimson Web. It's a super nice knife. Now that you've got the left hand in the Bowie as well, you get to see the true appreciation of your gloves and all that goodness. All you have to do to enter this is make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below on this video of your favorite skin from the $500 loadout. Good luck to those entering, and let's get into it. If you're looking for the best place to buy and sell your Counter-Strike skins, then check out today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for buying and selling skins, and it's much cheaper when compared to buying on the Steam market. Let's take a budget combo, for example. On Skinport, you can get this for under £240, but on the Steam market, it would cost you about £310. That's a £70 saving that you could use towards other skins for your loadout. So whether you're looking for budget skins, building your first full loadout, or an experienced collector with no buying fees and a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot, Skinport has everything you need and more. Check out the link in the description, and thanks to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. Alright guys, so because we're getting a knife and glove combo, I'm actually going to kick it off with that. You're looking at a Shadow Dagger combo, believe it or not. We have Shadow Dagger Slaughter here, which are $140 in factory new, and then we've got some Scarlet Shams in Well Worn that are $220. Now these prices are from the 1st of July. Please allow for some variance, but I know Shadow Daggers aren't for everyone, but I was looking at like the Slaughter knives. I was like, you know what are we going to get that's like factory new, good value for money? And honestly, the Shadow Daggers provide exactly that. Plus, if you like combine reload and inspect, you can do this kind of cool animation. This is super cool for a combo that costs $360, which leaves us $140 for the agents and then also for the weapon skins. Now, my suggestion for a T agent is going to be Resin the Red Shirt Saber, which means you get this nice red sleeve on your right arm, and then the other one is like grey, so really neutral and pairs well with the gloves. And then on CT, my suggestion is going to be going for Michael Cypher's FBI Sniper, which is $4, which is grey sleeves like this, which, I mean, the other option would be going sleeveless, but you need to spend over $10 for that, so I think the grey is probably, like, the nicest middle ground that you're going to get here. Now, as we move to the weapon skins, I'm going to kick it off with a Glock 18 Candy Apple here, minimum wear for 28 cents. You guys know how much I love this skin. The value for money is fantastic on it, and we're talking, like, a red loadout, and you're trying to, like, split the budget in a good manner. This is just a no-brainer. Then my USP of choice is going to be the Treater. This in minimum wear was about $15 at the time of planning, which is super nice. I know you can get it and field test it and save a few dollars because it's brightness skin, but I just like it in minimal wear. Now, if you're a P2000 enjoyer or you like to rotate between them, I think the Obsidian is a really good pickup here. It's also minimal wear, and this would run you about $2.50. So the Desert Eagle, you can have a conversation over Code Red or Crimson Web. I think I'm going to go for the Code Red here. Field test it for about $16. This is super nice. The reason I prefer this over the Crimson Web is because in field test at Crimson Web, it's just like massively scuffed. So I think the clean nature of the Code Red is just a really nice fit here. Now, my AK-47 of choice is an absolute perfect pairing with the gloves, I think. It's going to be an Orbit Mark 1. This is just over $13 in minimum wear. Yes, I think it's better than the red line. I think the Bloodsport's a better skin, but in regards to red, this is a more true red than the Bloodsport. So, and budget in mind, I think this is a really nice pickup. And then I might surprise you on the A1S, because I'm going to go for a field test of Shantico's Fire for about $20. I've gone for like a middle of the range float, 0.25 here, so you don't get as many scuffs on it. Your other option is a Cyrex, but honestly, I think I prefer the Shantico's Fire. That bright yellowy gold isn't for everyone on it, but I think this looks pretty damn cool. We will save a pretty penny when it comes to the M4A4, because for $2 in minimal wear, you can pick up an Evil Daimyo, which again, this is one of those no-brainer pickups. If you want an alternative and are happy to spend a bit more, you can spend an extra like $6 and go pick up a red DD-Pat Souvenir in minimal wear. But I do think there's just something about that Evil Daimyo. It's just the best option. And then, to my surprise, I've actually picked the Op Chrome Cannon as my op here, because I think for field test at $37 and still looking pretty clean, this is actually quite a nice option. Now, it's mainly the scope that is red. Obviously, the main skin is this crazy lighting effect, but I just think rather than going for like a Battle Scarred Wildfire or something, this is just a bit different, does look nice, and does fit in. Now, before I dive through the bonus skins, I want to say a big thank you to the YouTube members that are supporting the channel. That's AJ, Tom, Twin Daddy, Itachi, and Bopper. All support is greatly appreciated, guys. If you're not aware, being a YouTube member is the best way and easiest way to directly support me and the content we're making. If you want to find out more, check the join button below the video, and let's look at the bonus skins now. For me, I think a Ruby Poison Dart is just such a good option here. It's $1.50, factory new. Very nice, does pick up somewhere, not a perfect red, but actually overall when you're using it in game with the gloves, I think this looks pretty good. Now, I know recently I showcased the Slaughter Mac 10, and it's at the same price as the Candy Apple, so you could go for it, but I wanted to go consistent with the Candy Apple here. I think 9 cents from minimal wear. You got this on the Glock as well. That consistency is just kind of nice. Now, for the PD50, I hope you guys can predict it. It is going to be the Murtos, but it's going to be in Battle Scars, so we get those red and black accents that then match the glove. It also saves us some money, and this would be $4 in the Battle Scarred. Now, as we always say, the Tech 9 literally only has one option. It's going to be the Isaac in minimal wear. It is $2.50, but it is still a decent skin. The Famous is where I wanted to change things, and I decided to go for the sticks here. This is almost $5 for minimal wear, which makes it a shame with how much it does wear. But it's a bit different. I think with the well-worn gloves, it actually fits in quite nicely. And the alternative shouts would have been like a Valence, which has a little bit of red, but it's not a true red. And then we'll have that constant conversation with the Gale that we desperately need. Valve, give us a proper true red Gale skin. All the red options so far are kind of like ready orange. So this for 65 cents sort of fills what we need, but we want to see something better. The 5.7 has a very nice option. It's going to be minimal wear. It's going to be an Urban Hazard. This is about 75 cents, along with the Candy Apples. I always say I absolutely love like the Candy Apple and this Urban Hazard for the value they bring to a red loadout. Now, we're not going to stretch, and we're not going to go for hemoglobins, but we are going to go for Panthers, which for $1.46 in minimal wear are a pretty solid option, but they're another one that I think actually works quite nicely with the gloves because of that black and red contrast. Now, over in the SG side of things, you can pretty much go for a Darkwing, you can go for a Cyberforce. I kind of mixed between the two. This time, I was just feeling the Darkwing, 55 cents for minimal wear, and this is just a really nice, like, value for money pickup. And then on the AUG side of things, well, it does have a lot of different accent colors. The side made for about $3.15 is a really good shout for minimal wear here. Hitting, I don't know, like that cyberpunky vibe. Got the nice red, you got some yellow accents, some bits of green through it. It's just a bit of a slightly interesting skin, but again, it's mostly red, which is great for what we're after. My XM suggestion is going to be this season. Now, this one still pains me because I would swear in CSGO, the pattern with red definitely looked like a deeper color red, whereas now it's a bit more faded and orange. But for the $1.46, $1.50 basically, let's call it that, you're not getting another good option, in my opinion, and you're going to have to jump to like $8, $9 to get something better. Then, on the MP7 side of things, I'm going to go for a Mischief. This is another one that has that nice black and red contrast, and for 35 cents in minimal wear, I do love this. And then there's one more skin, and that's going to round off the inventory. It is going to be the Scout Bloodshot in field test for about $7. I did a video recently, actually, that included this Scout and these gloves, and a lot of people were saying how nice the gloves paired with the gloves, so I thought, you know what, we have to go for that pairing again. Now, what this means is $500 budget. $360 on the knife and gloves, which is, I think, fair. I think that $300 to $350 mark is kind of like what you're probably going to spend when you put a knife and gloves into a $500 combo, or into a $500 budget. The main skins cost is $106, with the bonus skins being $28. So we've got a really nice split here, and what that means is the total cost of this loadout is going to be $501.58. So we are pretty much as close to that $500 mark as possible, and well within our buffer. Overall, I think this is a really nice loadout. You can make a conversation around the knife, and if you'd rather go for a different set of slaughter knives, but I do think these are kind of cool and a bit different, and they fixed the crosshair issue. So the one issue Shadow Daggers had has been fixed. Now, as I end my waffling, just to remind you guys about the giveaway that we're running this month, which is going to be for the Bowie Knife Crimson Web, which, as I said at the start, would actually pair quite nicely into this red loadout. All you have to do to enter this is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from this $500 red loadout. We're going to pick the winner at the beginning of August. We're going to pick people, put them in a wheel and spin it. It's going to be good fun. As I say, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. We're going to keep these coming. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button when you're around here. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.